evidence that the inspections have occurred more than once per month?
No, they never did occur more than once. That's not the point. But he got more and more harsher with it, especially since the December 13th filing of this very dispute resolution, my case against him, long before the eviction and the assault charges, that just happened to coincidentally and comfortably fall into place for him in between then and now. And now it's playing into his favor.
That is why we request you to get them locate the property so that we have a peace of mind and we are not at any risk.
Thank you for presenting your testimony and evidence, Landlord.
Then he started this thing about an interpreter. Here we go again. Crown needs an interpreter to speak with the complainant. That's why it's taking so long. Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed that. Has Crown asked Jay about an interpreter? Has Crown been able to give you any estimate on when they can find an interpreter? No, but I have told them that we want to have this matter resolved before end of the year. Right now, it's just the complainant that's holding us back. I believe the deal is secure, but Crown just needs to cover their asses. Do you mean you think Jay is stalling with the interpreter? I think he's deliberately trying to seem like he can't understand English to make the Crown have to find an interpreter. He pulled that stunt with retracting the statements he made to your current landlord, so he's being hostile for no reason. Don't worry, the Crown wants to settle this too. The criminal trial here. So, I'm a guy who doesn't have a criminal record. Going into this trial, I have no criminal record, and I'm in my 40s. Don't have criminal charges at that stage of your life. To request over something so simple as this for jail time, that's Crown Counsel. They requested jail time for this. Now, the lawyer that I had to pass me off because a former client of his from some criminal investigation was the witness for Jay. And that's what I was told was what really made this trial. It wasn't even about Jay and him wanting to make charges. I mean, that is, I guess, enough, but that is what made it stick, I guess, is the other guy. And he had said that he saw me assaulting the landlord. Both the pushing incidents aren't even on video. At the very beginning of this movie, Jay seemed very nice when I was leaving. He said that my new landlord was his friend. I played stupid, like, oh, you talked to him? That was, just to go along to see what he would say. I knew my landlord phoned him to do a background check. He seemed to like us, but, people want to be sure. They did a background check and I was crossing my fingers thinking like, it's over, we gotta find another house. And then all of a sudden he said he gave us a good reference and I was just like, what? And I figured, like, did he just have a change of heart? Like, no, obviously he just wanted to get rid of us, just to keep everything moving so there's no more trouble. He knows that every time he fights with me, I'm likely to retaliate in some way. So he figures we're already moving, he's got what he wants, just keep the ball rolling. He's probably been advised, just get him out of there. And of course he knows the address, so he ends up coming over to my place to talk to the landlord. I didn't know about this till a while after, because during the court case, I've been advised to plead guilty and I'll end up just getting maybe some community service hours. That right there was like, fuck that. There's no way I should do that. I'm thinking I may as well just go to trial and I can beat this guy. Like, I've got enough evidence to do it, but why take the risk? Because the lawyers said, they suggested there might be a way we can do like a peace bond is good to go. It was weird because they never brought that up right away. It took a while before that even came up. For a while there was kind of, sweating bullets. You're gonna need some character reference letters. One was from my friend who is an Indian guy, and the other one is from my current landlord who also is Indian. The lawyer for Jay, the prosecutor, gets a hold of this and of course presents this evidence to him. Immediately, my landlord, my current landlord, gets a phone call because the landlord not only says I'm a good tenant, he said that he was told I was a good tenant by Jay, the very guy who has said that I'm such a bad guy. Jay is saying on the phone, as said by my landlord, that he never even said that. And my landlord's telling me this kind of laughing, saying this guy's a liar. No kidding, eh?
Okay, now this one particularly, not just Jay denying that he had said I was a good person, but particularly regarding these charges, he didn't even want to pursue them. That evidence was given to me by my lawyers, and obviously they obtained that from Crown or from the prosecutor. If Jay is denying, even saying that he didn't want to pursue the charges, that I'm this bad guy and he does want to pursue the charges, essentially he's calling his own lawyers liars. I mean, that makes him look really bad.
Either way, that just went through a one-year period of not going near him, just, stay away from him. That's actually coming up here. It's October 14th when I'm recording this. As much as a peace bond is better than jail time, it's kind of ironic that I have to stay away from this guy for 12 months, when in actuality, the entire time I lived there, all I did was try to stay away from him. Every interaction was him coming over, trying to do inspections, taking the hose away, snooping around outside, trying to give fake leases and rent increases. The only time I ever intentionally went near him was when he had to be in the laundry room, or when I went to his door that time to talk about why I can't do laundry.
Putting the burden to dispute eviction notices on tenants, many our most vulnerable members of society, is unjust and has created untold misery for hundreds of thousands of people. Making this straightforward change would go a long way in making BC a fairer place to live.
As of late 2025, BC remains the province with the highest eviction rate in Canada. Data from a recent Metro Vancouver homeless count in 2025 indicated that evictions were the cause of homelessness for nearly half of the respondents. The effectiveness of these changes in reducing the overall rate will be seen in future data.
You should tell your son if he's not doing illegal stuff, he should come over here and talk.
Send me this is your daughter's. You
Is this all illegal money, Jay?
You send me.
Illegal money?
You send me.
Drug money?
You are
money?
You are working cash every day.
Does it say in your tenancy agreement anything about the outside water, and why do you believe the landlord is denying access? Did you previously have access to the water outside?
I don't know if it says we have access to outside, but it doesn't say we don't have access. There was a previous case, actually, I was involved in years ago, and the example was about smoking on the property. And basically it came down to, it doesn't say we can't smoke on the lease. So the same thing would apply to this. Second of all, last I heard, and I've talked with plumbers about this, and you can check on this, the only place I believe this is illegal is a special bylaw that was passed recently in the city of Vancouver. We're not in the city of Vancouver. The water outside is the same water we use inside. I have text messages which I've sent you constantly where he talks about using too much water inside. He is very concerned. This is the whole thing about the laundry. This is why the whole case and all the past evidence that I still haven't even been able to bring up. Things about the fans and the cost of things that cost pennies or even nothing.
Many notices. Inspection. Many notices. Inspection. 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 Inspection, 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 inspection,